I love it, so I do. I love this bike. What is going on, everybody? Stewie here and welcome back to the channel. Now today, this is a review, but not a review, of the Kiwi RKF 125. Due to it being a review but not a review, it's because I've got nothing to compare it by. And it's more of my opinion on the bike, what I think is good and what I think is bad. So we're going to take a wee drive somewhere. I don't know where, I'm still trying to figure that part out. Nice. But yeah, we'll take a wee drive somewhere and see where we end up. So let's get this review on the way. Starting off with the build. Now the build quality on this bike is brilliant. For having so much plastic, you don't get any creaks, the plastic is solid. For the price of the bike, to the build quality, it's definitely up there. I've seen quite a few reviews where the cheaper bikes, Lexmoto and all that, you do get a lot of noise. Let's go through the town. That grunt, that kind of, the air filter noise that they put in, man, is, I love it, so I do. Absolutely love it. When I got the bike, the only issue I did have was my throttle was slack, which I've done a video of how to tighten that up, just in case if you get your bike and it's slack, there was like too much play before you even got any engagement. So I adjusted that up. Now that might not be the manufacturer's, that maybe should have been done on the pre-inspection of the bike, but I thought it was normal, so I didn't say anything. Apparently it's not. The max speed I've had in this bike is 75. Actually it was 76, and that was it. That was me hitting the limit. You could feel there was going to be nothing more. I needed an extra gear. And that's with even having a six gear gearbox. Very nice. I think they're lost. I mean, going round the town, this thing's brilliant. So it is. Around town and country roads, I highly recommend. The things have changed. The things I'm going to change. So the main thing that you've noticed is the mirrors. That was keep going then. The Negu's got to stop. Didn't care if I'm on a bike, I still get right away. But yeah, so the main thing that you've noticed is the mirrors have changed. Now I did change them due to having a style. Oh, there's a car boot sale. We're going to look for some things, will we? I'm not going to bother. I keep changing my conversation. Right, so I changed the mirrors due to a different style, but after changing the mirrors I do realise that these mirrors don't vibrate as much. So the old ones, you got to about 40-50 miles per hour and they would start vibrating and you can't even see anything behind you. It actually made me feel a wee bit sick staring at them too much. So the RKF does have 3 spark plugs, so it's more of a kind of lean mixture, and I don't know what the miles per gallon is on it, but I reckon from a full tank on this bike you'll get at least 300 miles. As minimum 300 miles on this bike. But it's hard to tell because I only top it up every time I get 2 bars left. I'll put an extra tenner into it, so it doesn't cost that much to fill. So things that I do want to change on the bike is the clutch and the brake lever. Now the adjustability for the front brake isn't that great. I've got it set at 4, so that's the closest I can have it, and I still feel it's a big reach for the front brake. Clutch is fine. I can get the tips of my fingers over it, not a problem. But that front brake, so I'm going to change them. Whether it's like £65 for them. That's for both. So yeah, and hopefully in a couple of weeks time I might be able to get them. Try to save up for I want to change the exhaust on it, but being the Euro 5 edition I can only find Euro 4 exhaust. I want a full system, and there's a, so you get your oxygen sensor, but then there's another we kind of tube. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it's pressure sensor or it's just another type of kind of oxygen sensor. I don't know. It's definitely going to something, so I feel like if we get a full stainless I'm going to have to get something done with the ECU. If you were to change a full system exhaust on the bike, do you need to get an ECU change? Or is that just for bigger bikes? That is just a 125 at the end of the day. So this is quite a steep climb, and that's me still kind of cool. I'm needing to slow it down because of this van, but I mean it still pulls in 6. I've seen a review where they said that the 6 gear's the cruising gear, but I mean I'm on a hill and it's cruising now, but it does pull. This is us getting into New Abbey. If you've watched quite a few of my videos, you probably will recognise this place. It's just, it's part of the Solway coast, and I love it, so I do. I wonder if the tea room's busy for a coffee. I think I stopped at the right bit. A few bikers. Alright, let's go in for a coffee. There we go. That's how we say goodbye in the world of motor. Sitting outside Sweet Abbey with a lovely cup of coffee. Just meeting other people on bikes. But I've got a jumper underneath my jacket, and I was sitting there thinking, Jesus, I'm warm. You'd think it was going to rain, but I think it's going to stay dry now. I was pushed outside in the pouring rain, tried to make myself believe. Don't know why that song came in my head. Oh, I'm getting a wee bit of drizzle. A wee bit of drizzle in the visor. Something on my visor, so then when it starts raining like this, it all just like runs off a lot easier. I tried this kind of window cleaner stuff, but nah, it's not done it. It's fucking bumpy. So the overall result of this bike is that if you're starting off, perfect. It goes the speed limit. It's not too comfortable as like a cruiser. The thing with the 125 cruisers is that they're heavy, so they do struggle to hit the kind of like 60 miles per hour. It's not like a sports bike where you get hunched over all the time. It's just it's a lovely bike, so it is. This is why it's not a review. It's a great bike, guys. So it's just I love it. So I do. I love this bike. I always do worry about that junction. I know it is quite hard to see when you're coming out, but I love this corner bit. Wee S-bend, love it. Ah! kind of went quiet there. I just started to enjoy the bit of road. I mean, this road's it's amazing. So hope you're enjoying the new view, the super wide. Hopefully it's better, but running in 4K my battery isn't really lasting. that's another thing actually just reminded me, is what I do is put a USB onto the bike so it charges. Look at that, the water is in. So there we go folks, we've went right along the coast. I've done a little bit of a review for you. Hope you have enjoyed the new view, the super view. Going onto this A road now, so it's not going to be anything interesting, but I'm sure I'll add it in if it is. I'll add something in anyway. I've got another 21 miles to go until I'm back at Dumfries. So I want to say thank you for watching, everybody that subscribed so far. Just want to say a big thank you. And everybody take care. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.